Welcome ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to take a look at the origin story of one of NATO's powerhouses, and as you already could see from the title, we are going to talk about the Leopard 1 or the Leopard 1. Why it became so strong, where it came from and why it's produced almost 5,000 times. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, sub and comment, and if you want to support my channel financially, you can do so by becoming a member of my channel for €3 a month. Now without further ado, let's get going. At one point during history, the Leopard was almost in every Western European country, eventually replacing the likes of the M47 main battle tank, which eventually, of course, turned obsolete. It itself got eventually replaced by one of the best main battle tanks ever to be created, the Leopard 2. Germany desperately needed a new main battle tank after realizing that their American M47 and M48, although cheap and available in high quality, were turning obsolete. So the Bundeswehr badly needed a tank which had good protection, a good main armament, good mobility, and also not too heavy. So the idea of the project Europanzer was born. The Leopard 1 was the effort of a couple of different nations coming together to try to make a standard European panzer, with of course the project being named the Europanzer. So this tank was to be designed by Germany in conjunction with two other countries, and these countries were France and Italy. All three powers agreed that mobility and firepower were to take priority over armor thickness. And this is because most main armaments in the 1950s and 1960s were able to penetrate a very thick amount of armor. The task to design an entirely new tank was given to two teams, and one of these teams was led by Porsche, so that's Team A, and Team B was led by Röhrstahl. By 1959 the initial designs were already finished, and they already both made their wooden mock-up. In 1961 two teams had already finished two prototypes, and after comparative trials the prototypes of Team A proved to be better. It was also less expensive to produce, and it was also close to the traditional German tank concept. And by 1962 the further development of the B2 project was discontinued. Not long after, France and Italy decided to opt out of this project, but Germany decided to continue with trials. The year after, Germany and France decided to do a comparative test between the AMX-30 and the Leopard eventually came out on top, being quicker and being more versatile in the ammunition. Eventually the Leopard started production in 1965, and the first country to buy the Leopard 1 was Belgium back in 1967. Soon after this, several other nations followed, and these nations were the Netherlands, Canada, Denmark, Greece, Turkey and Norway. After this, Brazil and Chile from South America decided to buy the Leopard tanks from Belgium and the Netherlands. Eventually, when the Leopard 1 became outdated, it was eventually replaced by the Leopard 2, which is one of the best known main battle tanks ever to be created and enter production. The Leopard 1 was kind of a freak of nature, being loosely inspired by the AMX-30 but having the 105 L7 main armament from the British. This main armament was also outfitted on the very successful M60 main battle tank and the Centurion, and the Centurion around that time was very much dominating the battlefield. This main armament had already proven itself to be highly capable, but so would it in wars to come. For example, the Battle of the Valley of the Tears, one of my favorite examples of this, showing how capable this main armament actually is. 80 to 100 SHO-T Cal tanks from Israel took on 500 T-55, T-62 main battle tanks and came out victorious. This is not a love letter to the Centurion, but in order to face such tremendous odds and come out victorious, you need to have a great main armament, and this main armament was also fitted on the Leopard. That's why I took this example. If you want to watch a full video on the Centurion, make sure to watch the video here on the top left if you haven't already. The Leopard, even though weighing about 40 tons, it had a top speed of 65 km an hour, which is incredibly fast for a vehicle so heavy, and had an operational range of 600 kilometers, and that is incredibly far. Of course, to reach these feats you need to have a very powerful engine, and the engine had 830 horsepower. It was also a very big tank. It was 9.5 meters long, 2.6 meters tall and 3.3 meters wide. Although this isn't unheard of, the tank housed 4 crew members, and these crew members were the usual suspects: the commander, the loader, the gunner and the driver, which is very normal for such tanks. To save weight, the Leopard 1 wasn't very well armored. Like we said earlier in the video, they preferred firepower and mobility over armor thickness. So the raw thickness, the most raw thickness, was 70 millimeters on the tank itself, which will be about 140 millimeters effectively. And this is not a lot because most World War II main armaments, especially the late ones, so like the 88 millimeter, the 17 pounder, the 67 I think as well, I'm not sure about that one, and the 19 millimeter from the Pershing, and also the 100 millimeters from the Soviets, the 122 millimeters and so on, could penetrate this amount of armor thickness. Just like with most successful vehicles, every vehicle which is successful had several different versions, including the Leopard 1. So they had, for example, the Leopard, so that was like an anti-aircraft gun mounted on the Leopard 1 chassis. They had a bridge layer version and a Berger Panzer and a driving trainer version. And now we're coming to current day, the Netherlands. My country has promised to deliver over 100 tanks to Ukraine, so like Leopard 1A5s about a week ago. Let me know in the comment section down below how you think the Leopard 1A5s will perform in Ukraine. And I am delighted to hear your reaction to this matter. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, comment and sub. If you want to comment, just leave anything from feedback to a nice comment. Just be nice about it. That's everything. If you want to support my channel financially, you can do so by becoming a member of my channel. Thank you very much to VW, German Looker and Sander for being members of my channel. And I see that 80% of you guys are not yet subscribed, of the people who watch my videos. So if you are not just yet, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, because it shows my videos whenever I upload one. And yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a very good day and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.